Welcome to the Africa We Want Symposium, a gathering of visionaries, thought leaders, and change makers committed to shaping the future of Africa. We capture the essence of the event from insightful presentations to dynamic discussions.
Development are not only our responsibility, but our greatest investment in a brighter and a more harmonious future. Thank you.
I would like to thank you all for being here this morning, and especially I would like to thank Mr. Chief Moses for inviting me to this program. I also want to thank those who have, forgotten about their preoccupation and to be here this morning to participate in this symposium.
The symposium kicked off with compelling presentations from esteemed guests.
Moral lesson of this story is not the nonchalance of his dad and certainly not the violence. It is about the kid and dad's victory, so to speak. It can be likened to that of the youth and government. The father knew his kid had a problem, one that he knew could only be taken care of if he gave his kid the right conditions to do so. It is up to us, the youth, in this analogy the kid, to take up the opportunity with full determination and fierceness in our approach to make the most out of it. We need to have the right attitudes towards whatever we do. We have roles to play, and so do the government and all stakeholders. So let us keep on swinging. Let us be ready to fight head on.
If you understand and appreciate the African pride, you would come to the realization that there should be no place for poverty in Africa. In fact, I dare to say that the world cannot survive without Africa, because the world depends on everything that we have here in Africa. But sadly, we happen to be the poorest in the world. And again, I say that it is not because we don't have what it takes to be wealthy and to be rich, but there is only one missing link, and the day we will figure it out, Africa and Africans will snap out of poverty.
But it's the concept that African people and nations shall overcome the current challenges confronting the continent and achieve cultural, scientific, and economic renewal. It's a belief that we will not be the same as we are. It's a belief that things will get better. It's a belief that in spite of the challenges of this continent, we are going to achieve the most renaissance. There's going to be a rebirth.
Following the presentations, the symposium delved into a thought-provoking panel discussion where experts from various fields shared their insights and addressed pressing questions.
You would say that you do not agree that young people are lazy, they don't care about their future, they have nothing to offer. How come it looks like a lot of people do not have a lot of good things to say about young people? What have you heard, and how have you gotten the best out of your scholars?
So I would say that young people become lazy when we, the leaders, do not give them the right tools to work with. Because the young person naturally would want to wake up, sleep the whole day, wake up, where's my food, eat, go back to sleep, watch movies and all that. But when you give them a task to do, when you give them that kind of responsibility that you have to do A, B, C, D, the young person tries as much as possible to achieve whatever it is that has been set forth. So the onus lies on us, the leaders, to teach them the right steps to take. And
the older generations have not done well in mentoring the younger generation. We agree to that fact, and they have rather blamed and accused it. You see, I receive so many messages, and one of the things that I realized is I see the challenge of generational gap. Young people don't understand old people don't understand young people, and there's always war, there's always
the right leadership is provided. The young person can do more than anyone else. Have tailored program. And then apart from growing your technical skills, we make sure to attach the soft skills you need that is needed in the corporate world.
The symposium concluded with a powerful plenary session.
Because of the power of it. Now, the key thing I want to share with you is that there are 3 levels that I need all of you to understand, because I'm talking to you that you're going to be agents of change and agents of transformation. 2 things I want you to keep first in your mind. You are either going to be an actor or you're going to be a doer. I want you to write this thing down. You are going to be an actor or you're going to be a doer. Quite a number of people stay in the actor syndrome. What happens to them is that their entire life, they just wanted to be known as a big boy or a big girl. They just wanted to be that kid that is better than anybody else. The moment they arrive at that, they are done. They become complacent. They no longer want to fight for more, earn more, do more, anything. They just get there and done it. But I need you to understand this. But one thing that I've actually understood is that no matter how good you think you are, you will always find someone who is better than you. There is always someone who is better.
The Africa We Want Symposium was more than an event. It was a catalyst for change. As we reflect on the presentations, panel discussions, and the collective energy of all involved, we are reminded that the future of Africa lies in our hands. Together, we can build the Africa we want.